for white lives matter. I'm not an advocate for black lives matter. I'm an advocate for all lives matter. But I definitely would not wear the shirt that says white lives matter. And I won't wear the shirt that say black lives matter. I believe all lives matter. In my life, I've had some teachers, some coaches, some people I did business with have all been dear to me that were Hispanic, white, Asian, Jewish. So, you know, for me to say anything other than all lives matter, then I'm saying the attack on these other people, I'm giving a blind eye to, and I most definitely isn't. I am a all lives matter. Black lives is in all lives. White lives is in all lives. I don't know why people is quick to forget the Jewish community went through the Holocaust. The Irish community, I forget what that shit was. They went through some crazy shit. It's a lot of communities that have been through some shit. You know what I mean? Our Native Americans, they definitely been through some shit. So I'm a all lives matter type guy. I would not wear the shirt, white lives matter. I won't wear the shirt, black lives matter, because I think it'd be offensive to some people I do business with, and people that I'm dear to, that's dear to me. So that's just me. So who's the individual that's asked, can they speak?
That was me, real quick.
Or who?
This your mailman friend that be talking about the guns from Philly.
Go ahead, bro. You on the flow. You got it.
All
Let's
right,
keep
real
this conversation. Listen, if you came to the room to catch a motherfucker to bang with, this ain't the space. You will be kicked. If you came to the room to address anything outside of that title, you will be kicked. We ain't discriminating. I don't give a fuck what badge you got on. Say that shit for another room or another time. Today, right now, let's have a real conversation. Go ahead, brother.
real quick. What you just said made sense, and I'm glad you said it. Um, people, certain black people grow up different. I grew up in the hood, North Philly, and I've been working since I was 16. I was raised pro-black, um, between like 5 and 9. So like I lived in Atlanta as well, and I lived off the land, didn't patronize using uh white folks' food, all of that, practice Kwanzaa, all of that. I come from that background, so I actually lived um without patronizing anything white. As I got older and came back to Philly, my view started going more towards accepting all people. I wasn't raised to hate white people, but being raised pro-black and being around all black people. Once I started working at 16, I started working with white people, stuff like that. So I've never had the mindset that like white people were the enemy or like white people are the master and all of that. But I've always had black pride. As far as Kanye, in my opinion, used to be somebody that was kind of like raised or had that idea that white people were the enemy, and he started transitioning as he got older. If you realize back when Hurricane Katrina happened, he accused Bush of being a racist because he didn't deploy the federal aid, but that wasn't really a race issue. That was more political. Bush didn't deploy the federal aid because he didn't want to help New Orleans because the liability for the levees was on that local
Well,
municipality.
that didn't separate him from white people. He's saying that white person is a racist.
Right. But what I'm saying
He
is that
didn't
he
say
started.
all white people are racist.
Right. But what I'm saying is that him looking at that back that way, he's starting to change. Like he's getting into politics.
I
He's
don't
rubbing
think he's
elbows.
starting to change, bro. I think that's him.
Yeah.
Just because
Well,
a person is for his people doesn't mean he has to be against the other people. And I tell people this, when you go to talking crazy like that, I don't want to hear you crying about slavery. Yeah, this black power, fuck the white people, right? Well, nigga, you just like them. Because for anybody not to understand that it was some white people that hung from them trees the same way them black people hung from them trees for violating what the law was back then. Harriet Tubman and anybody else that was, helping slaves escape could only do it with the help of those white people who didn't believe in what the other white people believed in. It's always been white people on the other side of what they people was talking about. When them people got caught hiding them slaves, feeding them slaves, helping transport them slaves, they hung them white people. So what we saying? Fuck them too?
So I
Because
just
Yeah,
they was
feel
fuck
part of
I
the
them.
just
movement. They was
Also,
part of the
I
movement.
just I just feel
also Wack,
like
also Wack.
I just hold on, E Hakim. I just feel like I
And that was the whole
understand
underground railroad.
I
Yeah.
understand I understand that, everybody's life matters or whatever, right? The problem that
All
I
lies.
have, right, cool, great, but black people are systematically oppressed. And so that was the
Oh,
whole
fuck
purpose.
that.
Hold on,
Nah,
let me
no,
they
we
finish.
not.
did.
No, we
No,
not.
hold on,
What?
hold on.
I'm
That's
tired.
the
Hey,
whole But white people are
I'm
not oppressed.
tired
So what's the need
of
for this
our
movement?
people
But what's the need for the movement?
acting weak.
No.
Stop
If
It's not
anything,
about
COVID
crying,
acting
was
weak.
as
like
What's the
a
Freddie would
You
need?
say.
What's the
redemption.
giving me
need for a white lives
goosebumps,
We
matter
are
King
movement?
Wack.
systematic.
COVID
You
was a
know what? Yo,
redemption for
I
check
don't
this
I don't
out.
oppression.
see the
Hey,
purpose.
wait, hold on. This is where, as a woman, you got to stay in your place. Yo,
What
men,
does me
we
having a
got to stop.
vagina have to do with it?
Yeah, a whole lot to do with it. Stay in your place. You
Uh,
got one.
here it comes.
A whole lot to do with it. Stay in your place. You got one. You ain't me and I ain't you. I
Exactly.
can't have no fucking babies, and you ain't finna go fight the bear. Stay in your
Exactly.
place. You got one
That
like I
part.
got one.
I feel
Facts.
like
And
it's
see, your generation, them little mid-20s, is the reason why shit gonna be weird and fucked up. Cause you think having a vagina don't got nothing to do with it.
Right.
So are women not
Talk
Yeah,
that
allowed to
here
shit,
have
it
an
Wack.
goes.
opinion?
What?
I,
Here it goes.
well,
As long as we keep men that are in your homes, men that are in conversations with your nephews and little brothers, man, stop fucking pumping this systematic racism shit in these youngsters' head because you giving them an escape route on how to justify their fucking failures.
An
Stop
facts.
excuse, an
doing it.
excuse. It's a poor
Stop
excuse.
I
But
doing it.
blame
that's
That's real shit.
unemployment,
That's
bro.
a
but
fact.
why
Yo,
is
This
a
yo,
nigga
white
look,
just
at
said
lives
one
some
matter
point in
fucked
Real
time,
up
movement?
truth in
shit.
look,
effect.
I think
look,
it's
at
Man,
making
one
my
folks
point in
aware
God.
of what
time,
they up against.
listen, at one point in time, that was the fucking case. We couldn't vote. We couldn't do this. We couldn't do that. But listen, I can honestly say it's enough freedom and it's enough opportunity out here. I don't see the armed forces saying, "Oh, you're black, you can't get in." I don't see the bank saying, "Oh, you're black, we can't give you a home loan." I don't see the Mercedes Benz saying, "You're black, we can't give you this." I don't see the school saying, "We don't accept black people." Listen, bro, it's a new day and age. Fuck that weak shit that they've been talking. It's okay. It's like it's okay that you can't get a job. It's systematic racism in place, and that's the reason. Fuck that. Try harder. If at first you don't succeed, try and try and
Again.
try again.
So what's the point of a white lives matter movement if they're not being oppressed though? That was my point.
Who's not
He's
being oppressed?
White
capitalizing off that.
people.
White
Yeah,
people.
Hey,
how are
check
white people
this
being?
out. Hey, yo, check this out, Paul. Is that Paula talking? Are you a mother?
Oh God.
No, because I'm about to really like, I'm going to sit you
This
down.
is
You're
because this
not
is
a
not a
mother, right?
personal
Right?
conversation. This has nothing
Hold
to do
on.
with
You're
my
not a
personal
mother, right?
life.
But watch this. You're not a
This
mother,
has nothing
but
to
you
do with
are a
me.
teacher. You should silence yourself before you fuck around and get yourself in trouble. Because in that class, you probably got a mixture of everything, God damn it. And you ain't supposed to be biased against nothing.
I'm saying what's the need of
You don't teach that black
all
kid
right,
no
somebody else
different than you
chime in.
teach
I'm not
that
making
white kid.
sense.
When you teaching that
This
white
has
kid
nothing to do with my
ABCs,
personal
no,
professional
no, it's
life.
real shit.
It
Because
has nothing to do with this
as
conversation.
a teacher,
I'm gonna
your
mute up.
mind is
Okay, I
supposed
see
to
where you're
be
going. I'm
geared
gonna mute up.
towards everybody. Am I not right, Floor?
Hell yeah, you right.
Yeah.
The fuck you
Wack.
mean? That's no different than them saying we ain't teaching the nigga kids this, but we teaching the white kids this. You ain't even supposed to be in this conversation talking nothing about that shit you talking about. I'm gonna
Wack,
be
Wack,
real.
let me chime in real quick because she
But
cut
it's
me off.
also the police brutality of it all and
But you
why
Hey
black
sound
man,
people.
like you
fuck
already
all that.
spoke.
Fuck
Wack,
But
that.
you
I
said
don't
I'm
give a fuck
saying like
about that.
Speak the
Half
truth.
them
Hey, can
niggas that
somebody
got
break
killed,
down what y'all
half
talking
them niggas
about?
that got killed. You know what our people like to do? See, see, I always use the ABCs. See, when a motherfucker tell you, was that Naughty talking?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay, Naughty. Okay, you know your ABCs, right?
most definitely.
Okay, well, how do you start the ABCs? Just how you start it. What's the first alphabet you
A B
say?
C D E F G.
Okay, stop. This what we do. This what we do, and we say the shit you say. HIJK elemental P. You know what I mean? Before we got the H, the white cop killing the motherfucker, we wanna ignore ABC. Get on the wall and don't move. ABC, fuck you. I ain't getting on the wall, don't move. EFG, stop resisting. I'm not resisting. HIJ, dead. Now, if a motherfucker would have did, I'm tired of this shit, man. If a get on the wall. I don't give a fuck what you did or didn't do. The police, get on the fucking wall. I'ma pat your ass down. If I done did something to violate your rights, file the proper motherfucking complaint and go along with it. But I got this call right now say you doing something you ain't supposed to do. Nigga, don't get on the wall, do all the shit, resist. Here go a fight, struggle, struggle, struggle. Oh, he's going for my gun. Whether he lying or not, boom, nigga dead. Fuck that shit you talking about, because 9 out of 10, we didn't violate it. But niggas don't want to talk about it. They want to just talk about what happened from H on. They don't want to talk about A through H.
It's too much
Dang.
Real
like
shit.
self
So
No, if
I
you
control
look
can,
at the
so
beneath
I can
history of
agree.
police
accountability.
So I
brutality, I
can
wouldn't
agree with
agree with
that.
that.
I can agree with. I
And
can
I'm gonna
agree
be
to a
real.
certain
I
extent.
understand the cops because you know why? We only report amongst us what happens to us. Don't nobody go on social media and say, "Oh yeah, you heard about the cop with the family of four who pulled the guy over for speeding, and when he walked up to the window because the guy was on the run for 3 murders, he shot him in his fucking face." See, they don't report all that. Y'all act like they ain't got casualties on their side on some bullshit. How about that?
You
He not
saying the
So
lying.
truth. You saying the
can a
truth,
That's
Wack.
man
Because
not.
He
That's
can
not.
breaking
can
that
you
shit
chime
That's
down.
not a
in?
people
balanced
have
It's
Men
real
But
chime
that
statement.
would
shit.
in
take
and
away that
say
That's
life
that
not a
doesn't
white
matter
balanced
people
to
aren't
statement, though.
begin with.
oppressed in
But
your
to
What
say
Are
I'm
that,
mind.
white
trying to
people
tell you
oppressed?
is,
No, I
if
want to
I'm
hear. I want to
walking
hear a man
amongst,
say that white people aren't oppressed, so I can hear a different response. Because when I say it, it's a problem. So can a man?
hey,
Does
look,
any
ain't
man agree with
nobody
that?
oppressed in the United States of America
Well, the
today.
Does
white man
anybody
for
You
sure
agree?
is
wouldn't
not
be on
That's
this
oppressed.
what
Where?
phone
that's
no
Where
what
they
I'm
more
Thank
if
oppressed
you.
you
saying,
So
at?
let's
Cap.
said
respond to
that.
something that
How
men
are
Yeah, the
they
said.
Tell
white.
me
oppressed,
where they
Cap?
oppressed
I need
at.
to know
What?
that.
Me
Yeah, the white
saying it
man
is a
is definitely
problem.
not
I don't know
oppressed.
Thank
what the
you.
hell my
Where are
profession
they
have to do with that
oppressed?
opinion.
Listen, listen. When
Whack
I'm
it.
walking, if I'm walking through a field of babies, right, and they say whack, the first 30 yards are white children. The next 30 yards are black children. The next 30 yards are Asian children. The last 10 yards are people from wherever. I'm tippy toeing the whole 100 yards. I'm not running recklessly through none of that field of babies. I don't give a fuck how old
Damn.
they are or what color they are. Them is babies, white, black, Asian. I don't care. I'm not running full speed towards a section where I might fuck around and step on a baby because of a color. I ain't doing it. I'm gonna tippy toe every step of the way so I do not harm any of these babies.
Fuck how you feel about
All
any
lives
of the
matter.
colors. They baby.
I believe that all lives matter, but there's certain things that black people don't get that white people do get, right? To where we don't get the
Like
proper
what?
health care.
Like what?
It's a
Damn,
What?
why
proper
acting
health
I
like
got
care.
black,
great health
not
care,
white
It's a
people
mama.
lot
do
of
the
people.
white people don't like
I
this and
got
that.
White
great health
But
privilege.
care. And it's to let you know, Nadi, there are more, and Cap could attest to this, there are more white people on motherfucking government funding
On
welfare
welfare.
than white black people, which means those white people gotta go to the general hospitals and the Medicare shit and all that shit too.
That's a
So
fact.
what you saying?
Why you
Big fucking
feeling
fact.
nervous
We
right
all
now
got
about it? You
adversity.
know
No,
it's
What you
all
saying?
I
lives matter
say
for sure. It's just the slogan was born after the Black Lives Matter thing. That's why it became such a big deal.
That's
But
true
for
too.
sure,
you know
all
when
lives
the
matter. It's
freedom
I
right,
just
you know
Man,
when the
it's
rights
just.
bill was passed
Can I
after they
finish?
hung some Jewish kids in
let her speak, man.
you know that's crazy, man. That nigga crazy.
Go ahead.
The fuck?
Hey,
Stop
listen, then here
having
go
me.
another thing
Yeah.
too. I'm gonna be right. I'm gonna be right. When I get up in the morning, I get dressed, I think about my day, I go to social media, even come on here. 98% of the time, the threat to my black life is coming from another black life.
there it is.
Niggas talk
Yeah, you
about
got a
this
point there.
police brutality shit. The police killing 2 out of 10, meaning if they stop and said, listen, we got a thing to where the gun won't even fire on black skin, the billy club won't work against it, and the taser will not penetrate black skin, it'll still be 8 more black people getting killed by fucking black people. See, we always quick to march, when the white dude kills the black dude. But we ain't never marching down the streets when little Tom killed little Billy at the local fucking park. I don't see nobody marching in the neighborhood saying, fuck that, y'all gonna stop this shit. I don't see it. Niggas be like, yeah, nigga, I'm striped up. Yeah, fuck that nigga. Yeah, he got kids too. What's the difference? Is there a difference between a black bullet and a white bullet? I don't understand, bro.
So violence
There is a difference
happens
between a white
amongst
bullet and
people.
a black bullet,
Most
though.
Is it?
definitely.
Is it?
Yeah, I
Nah,
tell you
Damn,
the
nigga,
that's
you.
difference.
crazy.
I tell you the difference. The
What's
difference
the
between a
difference?
They ain't got no
white bullet and a
neighborhood
black
watch.
bullet is that when a black person kills a black person, they can get locked up. They can go to jail, serve the time for whatever they did. When a white person kills a black person, they don't even get indicted. Or if they get indicted, they get found not guilty.
Nah, we
They
just
get
watched them
yeah.
niggas from George Floyd.
Nah,
They
That's
Dylan
like
look
the
Dylan
like
first.
Roof is
Okay, so
going
George
to
Floyd.
death, man.
One second, brother. George Floyd is probably the first conviction after Trayvon, Tamir, Eric Garner got killed on fucking camera,
And we had to
choked out.
burn the country
And
down.
so I think that's where the
Eric
disparity.
Garner got
It's not
killed. That's the
about.
dude. Wait, what Garner was at? New York?
I think that's the brother
New
in New
York.
York over the cigarettes, right? And he's saying I can't breathe. He ain't fighting back. He ain't doing nothing. He just saying I can't breathe. So the issue when it comes to white and black is not necessarily the crime. It's the lack of justice for the crime. Black people do commit crimes against black people, but they get locked up for them crimes. White people can go untouched and nothing happens to them.
No,
Dylan
no, no,
Storm,
no,
I give
no,
a
no,
better
bro.
one. Dylan
Hey, bro. I
Storm,
don't know about out
yeah,
there.
well,
This
Dylan Storm.
penitentiary out here,
Well, no, if you
them people called the Peckerwoods is deep as a motherfucker in our
They on the
penitentiary.
East Coast
no, no,
too,
no.
the
I ain't talking.
white.
But see, like even when you, so
Yeah.
like they, I ain't saying that white people don't get locked up. I'm talking about white on black crimes. When you see the hype over what white people do to us, it's because of.
You talking about police? Because I'm gonna be
I'm
real,
talking
bro.
about white people. Dylan
Captain.
Storm is
I
wait,
have
wait.
to say
George
this.
Zimmerman
I
wasn't
have
a
to say
cop.
this.
Captain, what
I have
Listen,
about Dylan
wait.
Roof?
Before you say that, Wack.
George Zimmerman.
George
Okay,
Zimmerman was not a cop, and the cops told him not to pursue him,
That's a
and he
okay.
fact.
still pursued him on the audio, killed that brother, and he was not even
We
indicted.
gotta blame the jury.
But now, so now when you
That
say
nigga
blame the
beat that
jury,
case the
that
same way I
seems to
beat
be the
my Saw
theme.
case.
No, no, but that's the theme on all white people when they kill
Why
us.
you say
Nah,
he
Oh,
Captain,
wasn't
you
you
beat
wrong.
that for
indicted?
You wrong. Cause
I'm
OJ.
not
Dylan Roof,
wrong,
Bro,
man.
you
Y'all
I'm
sound
wrong.
not
more
Look
wrong.
at
racist than them folks do. I ain't gonna lie to
look at
you.
the little
Huh?
white kid that killed all them people in South
What?
Carolina. That nigga on death row.
You talk about Dylan Storm?
bro, niggas go to
Yeah, they
Dylan
jail,
Right,
took
Roof.
bro.
right.
that
But
nigga. They took that
the
nigga
better
to get
question
Burger King. Listen, they
is
took that nigga to get Burger
Exactly.
King.
Thank you,
When they
Cap.
listen, when they go to arrest us, you take Chris Dorner out in Cali when he killed them police or whatever like that. They made sure
Mhm.
to kill him. Dylan Storm
Yeah, but
killed
that
them
nigga had a
motherfuckers. Let me
manifesto
What you
finish,
too.
mean?
brother.
That nigga killing
Let me
people.
let me finish. I'm gonna show you the difference. They made sure to kill that nigga. Dylan Storm
Why did they
calmly
kill
killed
him though?
Want to come
because he
out the
killed
house?
people. I'm
And
not.
no, and when they came to get him, what was he trying to do?
He was defending, like he was boxed in or whatever and stuff
Nigga,
like
he
that.
killing
But
this.
now,
He
but
was in the woods. The motherfucker been there.
Dylan Storm calmly killed them niggas in the church, and they took him to get Burger King to make sure he was comfortable. And then us and our stupidity
Dylan
is still
Roof.
trying to whatever.
Let
I don't
me
give a
ask
fuck
you,
what you call him.
you talking
Dylan.
about Dylan Roof that killed the people with the Glock 41. See, if the
listen, he
local
Listen,
shot the shirt up
local
and he
listen,
got
and to
Burger
show
municipality,
King
you how
afterwards.
Wait,
Y'all
let
y'all
Cap
proving Wack point right
can
now.
Cap finish his point,
One mic
please?
up.
Let Cap finish.
I appreciate that. And then to show you how merciful black people are to white people, they praying for the nigga while he reload to keep killing him. But he gets to go to Burger King. He gets to get treated nice and fair. And so, where's the nice and fairness with us? So the interaction that
For the
we
I'm gonna
niggas
keep
have,
it
that
100.
Every
Cap,
snitch,
time a
they didn't
nigga
came and
snitch, he
got
get a
me
for
for
the
Burger
some
thought
shit.
of
King.
niggas be snitching.
They didn't came and
yeah,
got
when
me
you
for some
snitch, you
shit.
get Burger
Hey,
King.
look, they came and got me for some shit. Cuffed me up, put me in the car, took me.
mhm.
They ain't beat me and fuck with me, and I don't know. So
Yeah, but we got there's tons of stories that we have
I'm
where
talking
you got
about high
innocent.
speed chase. I took these niggas on the run. I never forget. I knew I was going to jail for 15, 20 years. I just wanted to see the hood the last time. Nigga, I bent every corner.
Right, but then you went to jail.
I
You
had a
probably did your
78 Seville
time X
turn
Y
the
Z.
corner on two wheels. Nigga, I was moving so heavy. I went
But
to
when
jail
Ain't
we
like when
thinking
I got
about
to my
no
mama
Burger
house.
King.
They pulled me out the car, slammed me as they supposed to, cuffed me, but that was it. I'm just saying, like,
right, but what
it
we
all
talking about
sometimes
though,
it be
Wack.
more to this shit than we
But
know.
Wack, you talking about criminals, so to speak, right? You talk about
Yeah,
criminal act,
all the way criminal.
right?
Yeah, I was
But
wanted for
no, no.
attempted
What
murder.
I'm
Yeah.
saying, no, what I'm saying is these people that we're talking about were not criminals. Tamir Rice wasn't a criminal. Those people in church wasn't criminals. George Floyd wasn't a criminal. The cat in
So you
Minnesota.
saying they was there? So you saying you would rather saw the police kill the gunman?
No, what I'm saying is that if we actually got justice for crimes committed by the white man against us, then we wouldn't have a reason to open our mouth. The reason why we open our mouth is because they can do whatever it is they want, cop or not, and there is no justice for it. That's the problem. So when black people kill black people or do crimes to black people, you can get.
Is it me?
Damn, did his phone die? Because he was
Yeah, his
talking
phone went
fast.
out.
Yeah, he
He was
must have
talking
phone
fast.
must have died.
Hey,
But
real
let me now.
Damn
Can I say something?
something, because
But
one
the
can't
nigga
say shit.
proved what Wack was really trying to say. What I think he was trying to say is that okay, what you seeing is white people getting off. You say that the officers took this nigga to motherfucking Burger King, nigga. But when a nigga get something happen like that, niggas don't love each other. We got black people over there too on that side of the fence.
Oh yeah, it's black cops. A lot of black cops. It's a lot of black cops over
Black
there.
I
judges.
Can
mean,
we
but
see how
you,
like
I'm only
how
not
when you
saying
don't
all
have
lives
generational
I'm
matter.
just
wealth?
this is what I'm saying. It's good and bad, pure
No,
and evil of all races and color.
but
That's what I was
what
gonna
I'm
say
saying
because it's
though,
like I'm only some lives
I
matter
didn't have
because
the
I ain't
white
fucking with
man
no
do
rapists or
honest
none of that.
business. I had the white
when
man do honest business and wire me a million, and then had a black dude want to come try to steal it. So but
That's
then
we
I
but
we
I
got
don't
some
but
think
white,
but
but
some
see
black
now
people.
we not
white
making a
people aren't
conversation about
oppressed. That's
good
the only point.
and bad. What we showing is
What you
that
Well,
say?
he's
if
White
you
people are not oppressed.
well,
yeah,
he's
no,
white
saying
white
is no, black people ain't oppressed
yeah,
either. We oppress
man,
our
you
own.
gotta
Yeah,
chill out,
That's
no,
what
Wack.
we
we
not
I,
speaking
yeah,
I
on.
don't know.
We
no.
can't
But it's
we
Man,
not
can't
even
let
Yo,
about
Wack
man,
the
I
where y'all
swear,
keep getting this
some of
shit?
these
We
people
oppress shit.
love the no, idea black
no,
of
Yeah,
but
being
black
wait,
oppressed, yo. That shit
it's
crazy.
it's
black
Where y'all
factors
people
at
keep
play in
getting
this,
this? We
right?
hey
oppress shit.
Hey,
When?
No,
look,
but
black
listen,
people
it's
voted
one
yo,
mic, one
look.
voted
at
for
There
abortion
is no,
rights.
there
one
is
at a
You
nowhere
ain't
on the
time, one at a
oppressed
planet.
time.
neither.
can I say this really fast?
Show
You don't have to
tell
find
me where we're oppressed at right now today. Where?
we listen. We
Answer.
don't it's the lack of education, financial literacy, therapy. It's a lot of
That ain't
things that
their
go that
fault,
go
What?
on
god
all.
damn it.
No,
So
wait,
Black
hold on,
people
wait,
go
hold
to
on,
the
wait.
All
school
right, now
That
district.
Daddy,
What
that
you
Daddy,
plays
think
a
calm
about
down.
factor.
that?
Hold on,
Healthcare
wait. That
laws.
plays a factor on what goes on within our community, right? Where
that ain't
even
their
how they
fault.
did the drugs.
Stop
But I'm
blaming.
saying they
Look,
put the drugs.
stop being a coward. Stop blaming them for our fucking
That shit
decisions.
happened like 30, 40 years ago. We ain't gotta
Nah,
get
no, this
better.
would be crazy. Yo, listen. Let's say the white man said, "Hey, put a bundle of dope, 5,000 guns, and 8 million pills in the middle of every black community. Motherfucker, if you want to go out there and get that gun and go kill another nigga, you want to go get that
That's
dope
on you,
and take
nigga.
it, you want to get that dope and sell it to your people,
That's on
that's
you.
on you.
That's a
If you don't,
fact.
if me, I'm gonna get the guns and knock on every door. How y'all doing? We got some guns here with ammunition. I see you got a family of four. Is there a man in the house here? No, yeah, hey brother, here goes a firearm for you to protect your home. Does no man in the house? Okay, well, every Wednesday, I want y'all to come down here to the local park. We're gonna have a firing range set up to teach you women how to defend your household. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, stop blaming. I'm a nigga who my whole circle, since I've been a kid, everybody drunk, smoke weed, did sherm. They passed it to me every time. I made the decision not to fuck with it. Stop blaming them people for our decisions.
All
There,
right,
Stop
so
it.
There
that,
you
I
go, Wack.
that's actual
He
factuals.
he
hold
I've
said
been
on,
in
hold
a
he
on.
room
If I
full
Wack
of
could,
blow
can I get
several
the mic?
times,
Hey,
never
can I
touched
get
that
the
Wack
mic?
shit.
from Los
Can I
Angeles.
get
You
the mic
know.
real fast? Hey, can I get
You
the mic real fast?
all
Like
right.
when y'all talk about the